Follow white rabbit. I'm taking potions, call me Alice.
This week's video consists of us going down the Warren a few times, but a quick update on why there's not metal detecting videos for the next couple of weeks. I think I've broken my shoulder, see my face, hence the camera quality as well. My phone's broken. Holly's metal detector coil's broken. I've lost my spade. I've broken my phone, broken my collarbone. Collarbone? No, shoulder. We're actually out waiting for
An X-ray.
X-rays right now. But sit back and enjoy the rest of this video, which is the Warren, where me and Holly went down looking for the Roman stuff. But anyway.
I think we might have to use my phone for any other videos.
Yeah, I think so too. Right. Thank you. Oh, good morning. Oh, what a gorgeous day it is. And good afternoon, good evening, we're watching this. Back out again today because we love it. We're not metal detecting this week. We're off down here with the little Roman bee. Off down the beach of the Romans. We're off down Roman Beach for a bit of a mooch in the rock pools. Tide's out. As you can see, all the stones are visible from up here. It's been a while.
I think there was a snow dog.
Yeah, there could have been a snow dog. So yeah, we're off down Roman Beach. Have a mooch in the rock pools. We haven't had many storms, but hopefully that may have made things settle. So hopefully there should be something here worth investigating. Look how still that water is.
So sparkly.
So sparkly.
I hear dog.
I hear dogs too. Yeah, I have had much luck down Roman Beach, but me and Holly have actually been back about 3 times and not filmed it because we haven't had much luck in them 3 times. But today,
Maybe today's the day.
today I actually have in my bag a classifier, or maybe it's just a classifier day, get rid of them stony bits, and then we can hopefully classify some goodies out of it. I've had Roman brooches, I've had gold, plentiful gold down here, a few Roman coins, a few war relics, a few cap badges, a few war buttons, because of course across the channel there is France, is where it all kicked off, and they come across here, try rattling their sabres over us, but we pushed them back. Good old British. Now's a different story altogether. Come across an inflatable dinghy and we let you in with a hotel. Weird. Anyway, less of politics. Now let's get down the beach and see what we can find, shall we?
Let's go. I'm excited.
We are getting down to Roman Beach, but something has stopped us in our tracks. Something new. And it says cross-channel geopark transmish geosite. What? I don't do reading. But what is this about?
Would you like me to read it for
Yes,
you?
please, quickly.
450,000 years ago, Britain and France were connected by a ridge of chalk hills that stretched from here to Calais. But one of the biggest floods the world has ever seen cut Britain off from mainland Europe. This incredible event led to the creation of the English Channel and the White Cliffs. We can see either side of it. The image below is an artist's impression of what it would have looked like just before the mega flood.
Mega flood.
Wow.
We've got rhinos. Do we have rhinos in England?
Probably.
Right, we're going down the beach to find rhino tusks.
Let's go.
Look at that for a view. I'm sure I say this every time I come down here. No wonder the Romans built a villa. Look. Sorry, Holly, you're saying? It is beautiful. Right, I always love doing this little bit. You come down the beach, you literally go for this lovely cool bit of treeage, and you get rewarded with this absolutely stunning view of Roman Beach. And I always like to have a quick look to see the state of the beach and how it's changed. To me it looks pretty normal. There's not many black sands. My gold sluice isn't there, but a lot of this has been distributed a bit further out. And there's dog poo, apparently. Yeah, don't go picking that up, Hol. No dog nuggets in the bags today. But I'll try and go straight onto the beach and see what we can mooch on, as we usually do. Oh yeah, there is dog nuggets. But yeah, straight on. You see little clay beds here that sort of disperse any metal objects any amazing finds. And right here, he's got an old Victorian dump, which is obviously releasing its goodies every time we have a high tide. But straight down here, you can see all the irons already. But that's the Victorian dump side. I want to get to the older stuff, which is usually situated around about here, just past, well, Holly's beeline into. Right, while Holly's trying to do the Bambi walk over the slippery rocks, I've onto my first little hot spot here. There's iron deposits. I think someone might have already had a mooch with this, so that's looks like it's been moved. But what catches my eye is obviously the green stuff of the copper alloys. Also silver coins that come up black on this beach. There's a nice little hot spot down there if I can zoom in past the seaweed if you want. See the little nuts, the screws, all the metal bits if I can move, which I can't because I'm not the Hulk. My little mooch in there. There are some other green bits in there as well. But I need to get the pan out really, but I need to find a hot spot to start panning in to sort of classify. You need to have a good eye. That's the main thing with here. You need to have a good eye. Like for instance, I thought this was a brooch, but I think it's just like a part of a door hinge. But something else caught my eye as I was looking at that. Was this here? I don't know what it is. See all the other greens in here as well. What's this? What is this? Oh, that looked like it was silver plated. Possibly a bit of jewellery. It's got some lovely pattern work on it there. But the copper's come through, maybe like a hairpin. You've got to be obviously having the eye for it to be looking for stuff, because that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know the age of that either, because I honestly don't know the age of that one. Any ideas, please leave in the comments below, but that's interesting, that is. Right, I'm going to stick to this little bit now. Anything else comes up, of course, I'll let you know. If you're also stuck for something to do for some holidays, it's also good to bring the kids down here, because there's always an abundance of fossils. So yeah, that one's a bit broken. But probably like that little board we said on the way here, it's probably something to do with that great floods. This is all underwater. Well, it still is underwater when the tide's right. Holly, what do you look for when you come down here?
Hot spots.
Hot spots?
Yeah.
What in your head is a hot spot?
Anything where there's like heavy bits of iron or greenness.
Or greenness?
Yeah. And then
is that just what you learnt off me?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, stop. Have you had anything yet?
I've had what I think is part of something. They've already seen it.
Part of something?
Part of something, and possibly silver gilded or silver. Yeah, it looks like it's been.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe like a hairpin or a brooch or something. It's definitely got some pattern on the other side.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is remnants from the war. We've got 3 of the trees. They've been eaten up by the sea. So it's basically a war relic of the great battle that happened across these waters. And but also it's a nice little hot spot. I'll leave that one there because there's a bit of lead I've seen there. Funny shaped lead. It's just a bit of lead blob. Some screws, some more greeny bits. Another bit of lead. Flat lead. Yeah. I'll be happy today with a single coin, to be fair. Saying that, I just saw something round, but it wasn't, just that. I'll be happy with a single coin. It's easily done down here. I've walked away, I think the most coins I've had was about 8 or 9 coins down here in one day. But that was when the tide was perfect. When you catch this beak perfect, it gives so many nice goodies. I mean, there's some bit of wire, some more screws, some more green stuff here. This might be worth a little pan. I say pan, a sieve, a classify. Should I do it? was thinking about classifying the sands over there, because some good stuff comes up in the sands over that way. And that's where the heavy stuff usually sits, with the black sands, but there is no black sands. So if I just drag my classifier through the dry stuff, I might come up with something, I don't know. Something really caught my eye then, like a glint of gold. And of course it was a 303 casing, another one. But also, don't know how well that's coming out of camera, there's this stuff here. Always catches your eye down here, it's just pyrite. But it glistens like gold if you catch it at the right angle. And there's loads of it down here, tons of it. And lots of war memorabilia. No coins as such yet though. Need to wait for some of the seaweed to die. Who knows what's holding? It's probably like miner's moss. So when you get like a sluice mat and it catches all the heavies hiding away amongst all this seaweed, it could be some more pyrite or copper wire or anything good? Nope. Right, let's keep going. Holly's in her favourite crevice up there. I've spotted a disc of green. Oh, it's not a disc, maybe it's not, it's a fragment of green. Thought it was a coin, hence put the camera on, but nope. Disappointed by possibly part of an inside of a pocket watch, you know. Broken inside of a pocket watch with them little holes and stuff. I could be wrong. You have got sun cream on, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
Because your shoulders look very red already.
Yeah, but that's sunburn from the other day.
That's sunburn from the other day. It might just be reflecting off your shirt, but... any luck in the crevice?
Bits and bobs, some bits of buckle and...
Bits of buckle and bits of bobbies and bits of buttons.
Tops of like pocket watches and...
Oh, I thought I found a bit of pocket watch a minute ago.
Maybe what was once a lead toy. A little bead.
What's that? Is that copper? Yeah, it's all wide, like copper ball or something. Strange. Yeah, you got a nice little crevice there. I mean the thing she's digging in. I might change it up a bit. I might go over those dry sands and try and sift through it with my little classifier.
Do it.
So yeah, might have a little change up of things.
Okay. Just seeing if I can find that little bead.
We found a little bead. Oh, she's on it. Little glass bead.
Little bead.
Oh, yeah. It's diamond, Holly. It's a diamond. We're rich. There you go. This is my usual sluice, which all the heavy metals usually collect in. It's usually a lovely torrent when we've got water, and but look how stagnant it is. So we've had some very dry weather. So today I'm going to be using this and sifting through this different change of coloured sand to see if I can find anything. I may not find anything at all. I may find gold rings. Who knows? I may find cigarette butts. But you never know what's beneath this sand. So it's worth a little sift. Something bit different today. Holly's all the way over yonder. Yoink. Somewhere over there. Very camouflage. Crevicing. But anyway, I'm going to crack on with the sifting stuff. I'll let you know everything comes of it. Oh, I've been going about 20 minutes sifting through sands. And I even went up to the black sands up there. Not having a lot of luck. I think it's just too hot to be sifting through sands today. So I know the thought and the theory was there. But if it's a bit too warm, I've got a sweat on. And even the sand's sticking to my hands because it's so sweaty. But yeah. Oh well. Back in the rock pools we go. Alright, have a quick look at Holly's little crevicing piles she's made. See if she's missed anything. Like a little old knob. A couple of screws. Not a lot on that crevicing pile. Hey Holly. Have a look at your other crevicing pile. You've got like little piles everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot.
A lot, but not a lot of good stuff. Oh, another crevicing pile. What have we got here? Bit of a window latch, something or other. Oh, Was that a blade?
Yeah.
Could have been an old butter knife or something just decomposed. Probably stainless steel, but it's rusted through still. What's that? I don't know. I don't know. Lots of. What's that? I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, what's that? I don't know.
I thought that was a bit of a buckle.
No, it's a bit of rust.
Bit of rust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting very warm though, isn't it?
Yeah. Sweat's literally dripping down my face, and I've just been sat.
What? What?
Oh, let's do that too quick.
Right, shall we postpone this and come back another day and hopefully let the tide do its thing?
I think I saw that we're due a storm.
Are we?
Apparently.
Are we really?
Apparently, I looked at the weather yesterday. It said there was going to be a storm. Sun coming out. I didn't even think to look what day.
Cool.
I just thought, oh, thunder and lightning.
Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. Right, I always like doing this little bit coming down the stairs just to see what prevails for the day of beachcombing / mudlarking / rummaging through rock pools. Hey Ollie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, there is some black sands up there with 2 crows. Oh my god, that could be a good sign. I'm
Oh,
going
I
straight
hope
to the
so.
little sluice. For those who've seen these videos before, you know what sort of goodies can be got off this beach. I've had gold hairpins, I've had Roman brooches, Roman coins, cat badges, all without the use of a metal detector, all with my eyes only. And it's high tide now, so the tide will be pushing its way out, but there's some black sands over there I want to go and investigate to start with.
Here's an example of the metal.
Of why we don't, you can't metal detect down here. Well, you're not allowed to either,
But why you wouldn't want to.
Yeah. I mean, there you go, look at that big bits of iron already.
Chunks of it everywhere.
And this is on the top ridge. All the good stuff is in the rock pools beneath the waters, but we're going to stay here for a good few hours.
More here.
Whoa, almost went.
Yep.
We'll stay here for a good few hours and hopefully get some good stuff
Yeah.
for your enjoyment to enjoy.
Oh, look, more trash.
Oh, more trash. You taking the rubbish with you, eh?
Yeah.
Good lass. Well, I'm going to take the high road. You take the low road. I'm going over to my sluice.
Thought you might.
I'm hoping it'll give me some goodies today.
Could you imagine, like,
here's a question for you.
how much glass there actually is on this beach?
An awful lot.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you, Holly.
Go on.
The whole beard and gold situation.
Ooh, yeah.
How much gold do I need to find to have the beard cut?
It's not my rule, it's your rule.
Okay.
I don't think it's sensible to do it with summer coming.
What, sensible to grow it or sensible to cut it?
No, oh, that's a... Oh dear. Oh look, more plastic.
You'll be filling your bags. There is actually a bin at the end over there, so you can drop it all in the bin. Right. Without further ado, let's just walking over these mountains and get onto the sands and see what we can find. There are some little rock pool-y stuff for Holly to get ready in. But where are you going to go first, Holes?
I'm going to have a look in the little... See if there's anything that's come out of the clay.
The clay?
Yeah.
Okay. She's looking for basically fossils.
Yeah.
And me, I'm looking for...
Well, I'm looking for anything that comes out.
Gold, Roman.
Well, yeah, that would be
relics.
nice.
Right, let's gas in. Let's get to it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just walking along. You see the sands here. Slightly getting darker. I mean, they're the normal sands here, but there's obviously darker patches. And they're getting darker and darker and darker as you get further on. I mean, you can see here, even next to the water edge, all the heavy sands. And that's where the heavy metals sort of accumulate. So all the stuff that's been washed over time will come out of the will come out of the Victorian rubbish dump, which is that way. I don't know why it all gets pushed up to this side here. I mean, you see the heavy metals, iron, straight off. Oh, my sluice. Oh my lord, looks like someone's been having a right mosey on this sluice. And it doesn't seem to be running very well. Oh, there's a little bit of stonage at the top here. But not a lot of metals. Right, I'm going to switch camera off now, have a good old mosey, and hopefully something might have popped up. But to me, that's not looking too promising today. The old sluice hasn't got enough velocity to push. There's a bit of green. Any substantial materials down it, which is a bit of a shame. It might just be a case of going to the old rock pools and chasing the tide out. Oh well, let's keep going. I'm just looking around the sluice because obviously it's not pushing enough materials. I'm going to go over the black sands in a minute. But first thing I've spotted is this here. And who knows what this is? That is like an old Victorian iron. Used to have, heat it up on the fireplace. Used to have a handle here, made of iron. Iron, made of iron? Well, hey. But that's what that is. I'm 99.9% sure that's an old iron. Used to heat it up on like a little grill in front of an open flame to then get the creases out of your tweezers. But yeah, see? Treasures to be found. And more iron up there, more iron up there. So just shows to show you how heavy the things are being pushed down this way. That has probably come from the old Victorian dump on the corner there. Let's keep on looking. Let's go find some good stuff, shall we? I'll leave that there for the next person. See, while the tide's on its way out, I thought I might do a holly, but start from the other end of the beach here. So I'm just looking up and down. I've already spotted my first coin. That isn't it. That's an electrical connector for some sort of battery or something. But look what's just laying on the floor down here. My first coin of the day, literally just laying there. I don't know what coin it was. Let's have a look at, see if we get an ID on it. No, it's not a Roman coin, definitely. It's possibly a modern penny or possibly half penny or five. It's hard to tell because there's no distinguished features on it. Yeah, definitely a coin. First coin of the day, and I'm not too long into it. I want to carry on searching this little bit where it's all been falling down. Cool. Oh, just so you know, look how easy it is to walk over. That could have been a gold coin, just walk straight past it. What's that? Oh, it's a root. I'm not sure if someone's having a laugh with me here, but it's more than 10p just sitting here as well. 2 coins, and literally, oh no, another one. 3 coins. Right, have I found the little modern hotspot? And because there's some there might be some down here. Almost pays for parking, that. Right, let's keep going. The one question I asked myself why I'm down here, especially because obviously the Roman villa was situated at the top there, and this part of the country has been inhabited for thousands and thousands of years. Stone Age, I've even had Stone Age stuff come up. The field's not too far from here. So, is it because they came from the continent? They come to these shores, greeted with these white cliffs with these rusty stain marks in it, which is this. It's natural iron, it's iron deposits, and they're thinking, aha, iron, we can make tools out of that. Natural iron deposits, little rusty stains up and down the walls. You can see it all the way through. I don't know. And the fertile soils that we got, who knows? But I'm glad they did because it leaves me more history to find. Yoink, something metal, green, winking at me in the eye. It is just something like a little strap junk. No, it's a little thing for hanging pictures, probably. A little picture hanger. No doubt came from the Victorian dump. We're not here for that though, are we? No, we're here for the older stuff. But where the waves come and crash and erodes through this topsoil into the bottom bits, any deep stuff that has been buried will be washed on this beach for you to find. But yeah, that's the method in my madness. Whether it works or not, but it has done in the past. Let's keep looking, more irony bits there, but that's obviously not natural. Ooh. I'm not going to tell Holly that it's a vertebrae of a bird or something with its skull attached. I'll tell Holly that's going in my car. I don't want carcass in the car. Hoping the tide carries it out. Go on, shoo, shoo. Just on the low tide, well, the high tide mark here, it's washing. I found this here. We find a lot of these down here. I thought that was a bit of silver. And I looked, he's still got the hallmarks on the back there. And with your eye, you can see it says nickel, silver. So there is a bit of silver in that, but not a lot. But it says nickel there and silver here. So, not the treasure I'm looking for. Eyes only. Cannot complain, pal. And we meet the little hobbit in a little hole. As we're getting wet. See what she found, shall we? Slippery green rocks. You found much, Holes?
No, what about you?
No, there's a gentleman down there keeps finding these little tiny bits of gold. On the black sands, there are little specks. He's got a little, what do they call it? Kinder egg pot. He's got about 8 or 9 little bits at the bottom. Yeah, it could. Yeah, it looks like. You got a little scraper there? You're using your kniff. Okay. Pink kniff. Now it's Holly going to fall on her butt.
Never. Never, ever, ever.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's not slippy.
It's not slippy. Tis.
It is not.
Tis. Right. Are you right?
Oh, look, I can actually see beach.
You're matching the beach. Well, there's a few people rummaging on the floors down there. Oh, that's pushed it all the way up, look.
Mm-hmm.
Even from yesterday, that's changed.
Oh, yeah.
There's a few people down here having a little rummage around. But what have they found? What have they found? Let's have a look. Not as busy as I expected, but as I said, it's later on in the afternoon. Holly always comes to this little crevice. You always come to this little crevice, don't
I
you?
found a ring.
Have you? Oh, you turn it. Yeah, we're looking for
Ooh, bit of a knife.
green bits like this. To be fair, that no.
Got a bit of a stabber.
I thought that's part of a trumpet brooch and looking at it first thing off, but I don't think it is. Loads of iron, you see the iron lying around, loads of iron bits and bobs. But some more greenery there. What's that? Little like green eye look, something. I'm gonna leave Holly's little bit, she gets annoyed. What's that?
Bit of a knife.
Bit of a kniff. Cool. Straight away I thought I was onto some gold, but I can see it winking at me. It's round, circular. It looks possibly part bullet. Yeah, it's part of a 303. I'm not looking for that, looking for the older stuff. I honestly thought straight off onto a winner. But no, let's keep going. See, now I'm just walking around this windy bit. I think it's bloody yellow stone. I thought it was a bit cold pen nib. Nope, yellow stone. I got tricketed it for disguising me like a gold pen nib. Oh well. Alright, I don't know where Holly's disappeared to. She's obviously gone round the corner. But I've just located myself in what I call yoink, a little hot spot here. Well, there's lots of coppery bits. And so far I've been rewarded with a nice baton. Yoink. Bit focused, there we go. A little anchor on it, possibly a little naval button. But yeah, some window lead, the usual stuff you get down here, all the heavy metals. But yeah, and there's a little pile of other stuff, but I'm taking the button home because that's a pretty button, that is. So far, it's my spoils of the day. Right, crack on. Got myself another little hot spot to sit down in, have a little mooch. Is that a coin? Yeah, possibly that was a coin. You can kind of see a legend around the top there, look. Yeah, first coin of the day is a bit of a battered one. There are some other little greeny bits in here to keep my eyes peeled. Bit of furniture fitting. Get a lot of that down here. The green bits. Bit of a strap for something. Yeah, have a little scrape around in here so we can find anything else. Right, because of the Roman villa sliding down here, you've got to be careful as well because it's not metal. Like these little beads that keep coming up, but they could just be from the Victorian dump. Is that a coin? No. They could just be coming from the Victorian dump as well. But yeah, little white bead there, and it's glass or ceramic. That's not plastic. You bang on your teeth, you can hear it. Ding ding. See, got to keep your eyes open for little bits of everything, to be fair. But I mainly get drawn to these hot metal spots. That's where I've had most of my luck. As you can see, I'm an injured man, and we're actually come a bit further around Roman Beach, this end, to have a little rummage in these rock pools. We've had to walk here as well because I can't drive.
Bullet end.
Bullet end. And Holly's found a little hot spot. But I've never really sort of searched these areas before because it's miles away, as you can see.
We always just go straight to the other bit.
We go straight to the bit that usually produces stuff. But this time, we are travelling the road less travelled. But yeah, Roy! Let's hope we can have a little... I need to sit down. I can see some green stuff over there. Yeah. Green stuff means copper. And there's lovely and irony bits everywhere. I'll switch you around so you can have a look.
No, I don't want to get my hopes up. But is that a piece of gold? Is that a piece of gold? Let me have a look. Oh my god, I think it is. It flipping is. It flipping is. Oh goodness, yes. Oh my god, I'm winning. That makes me so happy. I'm not going to tell him yet. Found a bit of a hot spot, clearly. And earlier on today, I found a penny. I was like, ooh, lucky penny. And then I've just had that gold nib. And where's it gone? I've just seen it. Here it is. I said earlier I'd love to find a cross. And I found a cross. Sweet.
That's the end of behind us, the lovely warren. This video consists of about 5 or 6 different hunts down there. And finally, Holly got a bit of gold and an awesome little crucifix.
With Jesus.
On it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the thumbs up. Hopefully we're back out in the fields, not too long, so you need to wait for this broken shoulder to heal, don't we?
And my broken coil.
And your broken coil, that should come back sooner than my broken shoulder.
I hope so.
Need to get a spade as well.
Oh yeah, I need to get a hand trowel as
A
well.
hand trowel, spade.
I don't know though, my little Asda special is not doing too bad. Asda gardening.
Your Asda gardening trowel. Well, the ground's got a lot hotter and harder in this heat. So, oh,
By the time
you speak up, they can't hear you.
By the time that my coil's back and your arm's mostly okay, maybe you would have had a bit of rain. It's England.
Yeah.
There'll be rain.
There'll be rain.
Always just having a party.
Yeah, there's thunder over the channel, along with some questionable music being played down the beach, shall we say. Questionable. Right. If my arm's not healed in the next couple of weeks, I'll put out another video doing something a bit different. Other than metal detecting.
You're getting bitten.
I'm not biting you.
Midges are out.
It's because the heat.
Too much skin exposed.
Too much skin exposed. Well, whose fault's that?
Mine for being a sweaty mess.
Off shot.